Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the Tech Coders, and today we are going to solve problem number 1861B of Codeforces, that is two binary strings, and which was the part of educational Codeforces round 154 rated for division 2. Okay, so now we are going to understand what exactly question is stating to us step by step. Okay, so at first question states that you are given two strings A and B of equal length consisting of only characters zeros and ones. Okay, and both of the string will start with character 0 and ends with character 1. So let us suppose that I am having one string my A, another string as B. Okay, starting is 0, ending is 1. Starting is 0 and ending is 1. And in between I may have any sort of value. So let us suppose I am having 0 1 0 1 0 triple 1 double 0 1. Okay, I can see the length is same. Okay, now you can perform the following operation any number of times, possibly 0. Okay, so this possible 0 is important and we'll understand with the further example. So it is saying that you can choose one of the strings and two equal characters in it and then turn all characters in between them into those characters. For example, I chose this and this. Okay, what I have to do, I should change all these values to 0 like this. 0 0 1 1. Rest will remain same and all the value in between will get converted into 0. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to perform, and after performing this operation we are supposed to check if after performing n number of operations or possibly 0, whether I can make my string A is equals to B or not. Okay, this is what we are supposed to check, and if I can make A is equals to B, at that time we are supposed to print yes or else no. So this was our question over here. Now let's try to understand with the help of an example what exactly we are supposed to do. Okay, so now see, as I have to check whether they can be equal or not, I am saying that I will perform that operation, that is I'll choose 0 from here and 0 from here, and I'll change all the values in between to 0 like over here. Also I'm saying that I'll take this 0 and this 0 and I'll change this to, okay, now I can see that I'm having my strings as equal. So now see, it is not any hard and fast rule that I have to choose this 0 or this 0. What can be the other possible combinations? I'm saying that I'll take this 0 and this 0 and I'll change all to 1, all to 0, sorry, 0 0 0 0 0, and rest will remain same, that is triple 0 double 0 1. Okay, double 0 1. Now over here I'm saying that again I'll take this 0 and this 0 and I'll change all to 0 0 0 0 0 0, and it was 1 0 1 1 0 1. Now I'm saying that I'll take this 0 and this 0 and I'll change all this value in between to 0, so it will look exactly same like this. Okay, so this is what we are supposed to do. We can choose either of the ways. All our intentions are to check whether we can make both of these strings equal or not. So for this case my answer will be yes. So now let's move to the next example, and over here I can see that, see, both of these strings are already equal, so we are not supposed to perform all these operations which was given. So over here I can say that yes, as they are already equal, so my answer is gonna be yes. Okay, and this was the meaning of possibly zeros. As we are not supposed to perform any operations over here, this means that we are performing 0 operation. Okay, now let's take this example, that is 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1. Okay, so over here what I am saying that I'll take this one and this one and I'll change entire to 1 0 0 0 1 1 1, and over here I'll take this 0 and this 0 and simply I'll change them to 0 0 0 0 1 1 1. So over here I can see that yes, I can make those strings as equal. So yeah, this is what we are supposed to perform. Now let's understand what should be our further approach to solve this question. Okay, now see, as I know that every string is going to start with 0 and end with 1, so can I say that if I'll have zeros and ones in between, 0 and 1 which are consecutive to each other in between, after that I can convert first half to entire 0 and second half to entirely 1. Okay, so this is what we have exactly done in our first approach, that is we took this 0 and this 0 and changed all to 0. Then again we took this 0 and this 0 and changed all to 0. So this is my first half and this 1 is my second half. Over here this is my first half and this is my second half. Okay, so now the question arises, what should be a further approach? Okay, I'm saying that over here we are not going to have a lot of coding and the logic. All we have to do is to just do one observation. Just do one observation. Let us suppose that we are having two strings like this. So I'm having this. Now I have to check whether I can make these strings as equal or not. So I'm saying that let's try to find the pair of zeros and 1 which are consecutive to each other. So over here I can see that this is 1 and this is another one. This is 1 and this is another one. This is 1 and this is another one. Okay, so now try to get my point what I am saying. See, as I know that my string is starting with 0 and ending with 1, so can I say that I'll choose these two values and change entire to 0. I'll choose this two value and change entire to 1. Okay. By this, I'll be having my first part as 0 and second part as 1. This is what exactly we have done over here. We chose this 0 and change entirely to 0. We chose this 0 and change entirely to 0. Okay. So this is the first step and this is my second half, and hence I concluded that yes, both of the strings can be equal. So now see, for a string to be equal, I can say that if, let us suppose that for ith index in first string there is 0, so in second string at the ith index it should also be 0. Okay, so that should be our case. So what we'll do at this point, I'm saying that I know that I have to find 0 1 pair. Okay, I have to find the 0 1 pair. So what sort of pair? So I'm saying that I'll find 0 1 when I am having 0 1 in both of these strings, and that too in the same index. Let me repeat again, that is I'll have 0 1 in my both of these strings and that too at the same index. So as I can see, this pair and this pair are present in the same index. So what's the benefit of the same index? That is, now if I'll choose this and this, I'm going to change entirely as 1. Again, if I'll choose this or this, I'm again going to change entirely as 1. So what will be my string? It will look like this. Okay, so the count of 1 will vary over here because this is just for the sake of explaining. Okay, now understand with this example, that is, if I'll choose this 0 and this 0, then I'm going to change entirely as 0, so it will somehow look like this. Okay, if I'll choose this 0 and this 0, again entirely will look like this, that is 0 0 0 0 and 1. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that we'll try to find the pair of 0 1 which is at the same index in both of those strings. Okay, let us suppose that I'm having two strings as 0 0 0 1 0 1 1. Okay, and B as 0 0 0 0 1 0 1. Okay, I can see that yes, I'm having 0 1 pair, I'm having 0 1 pair, I'm having 0 1 pair, I'm having 0 1 pair. But now after doing any operations, can I say that these things can be equal? No, because see, if I take this 0 and after converting them, this may get converted into 0. Okay, and if I'll take this 0 and this 0, this will get converted into 0. But over here I'm having 2 1 and 1 1. Okay, so that's the reason we can't proceed further. So what's the conclusion over here? That is, we'll keep on iterating from our first or the second list. It is our choice, and we'll see that if I'm having 0 at ith index and 1 at ith plus 1 index. Okay, and that too in both of these strings. If this case is true for A, then this case also be true for B. Okay, and if I'm having such combinations, at that time I can simply print yes. Okay, because I can choose zeros like this and change entirely to 0, and I can choose this ones and change entirely to 1. Okay, and as they are in the same index, I can say that yes, my string is gonna be same. That's it. Now let's move to the coding part. So see, over there two strings, so these are A and B. I'm taking their input. Just for the sake of checking zeros are present over there or not, I'm taking a boolean variable as check whose initial value is false. That is, I'm not having such pairs over there. So after that, I'll keep on iterating and I'll check if I'm having zeros and ones at the same index or not. Okay, if I'm having, then I'm gonna reinitialize my check as true, and after that I will simply come out of my loop because it's of no use to check further. Okay, and if the check is true, that means I'm having 0 1 pair like this at the same index in both of those strings. I will simply print out yes or else no. So yeah, this was the solution, guys. I hope you understood all the logic and the concepts over here, and if you're having any query or the doubt in this explanation, then just feel free to comment. We'll definitely help you to come out of it. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.